So you say you want some Italian food, but you don't want to go out. Let me show you my favorite home hack to make a quick Italian meal fit for a Tulsa king. Let's go. So you start with some meat and some vegetables. I'm using chicken, and I like to cut it with the scissors so you get all different shapes and sizes. And use a knife, gets all uniform, looks like you're eating at the Olive Garden. You don't want that. You want it to look like it's homemade, even though some of it's not. So after we finish up cutting the chicken, which I just finished up, we're going to add some vegetables. And what I've chosen here, you don't have to choose the same things, but I got some onion, so juicy it made me tear up. Got some red bell peppers, got some Italian squash and some yellow squash. I'm just going to add that right into the pot here. Put this away. Just put this right in with the chicken. So I can get it all in there without missing it. That's one piece. It's okay. I got that. Get the extra piece in there. Now here's the secret ingredient. Brau's spaghetti sauce. Yeah. You don't have to use this one, but I find it hard to find one that's better than this. It's got all natural ingredients. Let's get close up here. Look at these ingredients. Whoa, there we go. Look at that. Nice, nice, nice. Got everything in the pot. We're just going to take this pasta sauce. We're going to just throw it in there with it. I know what you're saying. None of it's cooked yet. Well, you don't have to sear it. You don't have to do a thing. All you do is put it all in the pot. Get it all in there. Stir it up. Make sure everything is in there evenly. The sauce tastes so good. There's no soy in it. We're going to have some capellini later, and there's no soy in that. We're going to have some good bread, and there's no soy in that either. You want to stay from no soy. We just stay away from it. Okay, guys? You're not going to grow some boobs and end up crying in traffic. You don't want that. And women, well, let's just put it this way. Health-wise, it's not the best thing for your fertilization. It leads to cancer. So we don't want to go on a serious note, but stay away from soy so we can have an excellent meal and be soy-free. All right, we're going to take this, put it on the oven, and you're going to let it simmer for an hour. You're going to keep stirring it every once in a while. Just let it simmer. It's eventually going to boil up. Everything's going to cook slowly. The chicken's going to be so tender. All the vegetables are going to have that beautiful flavor coming out into the sauce. In an hour from now, we're going to have one hell of a meal. So we got the sauce on the stove, put it on low for about 5 minutes, and drop it down to simmer so it can sit there for an hour and let the slow process happen. Now we're going to fix the salad so we got some time. We're going to start with some greens, got some blueberries, some Brazilian papaya, tomatoes, and some fresh Fuji apple. And as usual, just a little bit of salt on those tomatoes, maybe on the apple as well. It pulls out the flavor. You want to do that. So I'm going to get this into the plate here. Let's not miss any of this. Boom. Boom. Look at that. Look at that colorful salad. We're going to take it quickly, get some olive oil, Italian olive oil. Nice and liberal here. Get some balsamic vinegar. A little bit there. And let's get a little extra fat here. I'm going to put some cashew nuts on top. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Salad's ready. Now that we got the salad ready, we got the pasta on the stove, we got some time to waste. So I'm going to have an organic Michelob Ultra Gold. I got some warm ciabatta bread, some olive oil, balsamic vinegar. Cheers. How about that? Have a good Italian meal. It's warm. You can smell the onions, smell the sauce. You don't need to go to a restaurant. You need to stay home. Now, as it's cooking, you're going to have the urge to turn it up. Don't turn it up. Let it simmer. Let it slowly get those flavors and tenderize that chicken, and everything's going to work out. Just don't try and speed it up. You can stir it. You can look at it. Oh yeah. You can smell it. But don't speed it up. Let it do its thing. It's going to stay kind of thick all the way up until the point where it's doing this little boil. And then it will start to bubble up. Just let it happen. So as I'm sitting here finishing off some bread, I know you're getting nervous, but don't get nervous. I'm going to show you something here. Look at this. It's bubbling like a witch's cauldron. It's almost there, about 45 minutes in. I better start boiling the water. Okay, everything's boiling now. Look at that. The sauce has made itself just exactly what we want it to be. We got the water boiling. I'm going to take a little pinch of salt. Throw that in there. Come on, get in there, salt. Awesome. Yeah, get that extra boil going. Then we're gonna throw in the capellini. Beautiful, beautiful. Push that down here. Good, let me get the timer started. We're about 3 minutes away from having one hell of a meal. All right, here we are. Look at that. Fantastic. We're ready to eat. I know I got a shirt on, calm down. I'm not an animal. I have respect for the dinner table. Gonna add a little black pepper. Give a little to the salad as well. We're all set up here. Look at this for dessert. We got a gigantic chocolate chip cookie and a couple of Walker's butter, whatever those things are, shortbread cookies. And got my vitamins, because health is my primary goal. And I think I had beer OCD, so here's my second beer. Cheers. How are you eating?